If I don't stop, it's in God's hand.
Probably should have cracked these lines before.
This is how I would really just have the lines routed. Again, those -3s coming down, wrap around, back of the ABS module there.
Easy. I'm actually,
oh my God. Oh my God. All right, people, we are back. Samantha is still up on jack stands because we are waiting for the oil pan to get finished up. He did let me know that the parts were delivered, so he should be starting to weld that up soon, so we should be getting that back soon. But the point of today's video is we are deleting the nasty brake booster on the car because, as you guys saw in the first drive, I was actually using the e-brake. For some odd reason, I cannot get it to, like, something's not coordinating right. Don't know if it's from the engine, the brake booster. So what I want to do is I want to eliminate that and basically create them to be separate. Engine keeps all its vacuum to itself, brake booster is no more, and then we have a mechanical braking system or a deleted ABS, or not ABS, brake booster. So today we're going to be installing the Chase Bays ABS, or why do I keep saying ABS? Chase Bays brake booster delete, as well as their proportioning valve to clean everything up over there.
all right. So I'm quite sure they're 12s down there, but we will bring a 14 just in case. Don't worry about this. We're reorganizing the toolbox. I believe that everything under here is going to be a 12. So basically we have one cotter pin up on the brake pedal, and then we have 4 bolts back there. And the fourth one is going to be kind of tough to get to, but not anything we haven't dealt with before. Oh my God, we need a deep socket, but I think they're 12s. So they are 12s, and that's going to be very hard to get off with my stubby little arms under here. So we're gonna bring out the big guns. Easy. Just a little stubborn. Okay. And then now we just have this one cotter pin. Oh shit. I don't know where it just went. It quite literally shot out like a rocket. I can't feel it, Mr. Krabs. Oh God. Oh God, my back. Oh man. This is becoming a two-handed operation. And now the booster should just come right out. Yo.
Nice.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
I'm actually. Okay, so now what we got to do is we got to remove these little brake lines, and so, but we also have to figure out the easiest way to not cause a mess. Now you may be asking yourself, oh Carl, why don't you just suck all the brake fluid out of there? Nah, we're just gonna loosen this line and see if we can cap it. That sounds more exciting, you know what I mean? Probably should have cracked these lines before. And the other thing is, I don't know if it's just gonna, wow, yeah, I didn't really think about this. I don't know if it's just gonna start pouring out of the master. This may be just a mess around and find out type of situation. Hello. Oh God. Where did my little rubber cap go? So I'm gonna loosen this other one, and then I should be able to pull the brake booster pretty much straight out. I've already disconnected the brake fluid level sensor, so it should just come like right out. BRB.
Okay. So brake booster is out.
As you can see, there's a lot of nasties here. A lot of nasties. I don't even know how this got down there. There's a lot of metal shavings and whatnot down there as well, so I want to clean all this up. Now, the next thing that I need to do is I need to remove both of these lines here. They go right over to the ABS module, and all I gotta do is unscrew both of them from there. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna spend the time cleaning up, and we will pick this video up back when I actually have the ABS delete kit and everything here, and yeah. Okay, people, and we are back. We're back. So we've got the brake booster delete here from Chase Bays. I've got the brake booster out like you guys saw before. I've already gone ahead and done what I needed to do to figure out the space, because if you look here, the hole is lower where the original brake booster sat, and with this one, it has this back here where your clevis will go in and push into the brake booster. I mean the master cylinder here, it'll go in and push that so you can move fluid, but obviously we need to cut out space for that. Now, do I have a Dremel here? Believe it or not, no, I need one, but we're just gonna use the big old cutoff wheel or grinder or whatever. Just something to cut that out. It'll be a rough, but it'll give us what we need. I've also figured out the fittings and lines that if you were trying to do this, that you can do as well, because I can't really find much information on that. I will have everything linked down below. The fittings that go into the ABS module here are actually M12 by 1. A lot of people think that they're M10 because M10 is very common, but these are M12 by 1. So you have your M12 that threads into here, right? And then it would go from M12 to -3, because that's what the brake lines are off of the master cylinder. So you're gonna go from M12 to -3 on both of these. Then you're gonna have two -3 lines that come out and come back over to the master cylinder. What we have here, so we have two -3 lines, and these are pre-made lines. These are 2 feet from Vibrant, just simple -3 lines, because you can't actually, I'm sure you can, but actually, I'm gonna say you can, and someone can correct me, but you can't make -3 lines. So basically what I did is I just got these pre-made lines. They're slightly too long, but they are not too long where you have an excess. So it looks good the way I have it routed, and I'll show you guys that. But -3 lines to the master cylinder over to the ABS module. All right, we got it cut out. It obviously, again, looks like Stevie Wonder cut it, but we'll fix it. We'll take care of that, but just to show you guys. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the master cylinder in there, take these nuts, pop them on the back, and then we'll be able to at least say that it is mounted. We'll run our lines over here because we know where they're already gonna go. We'll get the clevis and arm installed wherever that is over here. And we'll get that hooked up to the pedal, so everything will be good to go. Just waiting for those fittings, and then we'll be ready to bleed. All right, so we've got our brake master cylinder here. We've got our clutch master cylinder here. I put them on the same bolt hole that bolts the master cylinder up to the bracket that bolts, you know what I mean. But basically, bracket on the clutch master cylinder is on the brake master cylinder as well. So they're both in the same place. They both use the same fluid, so that works pretty well. This is how I would really just have the lines routed. Again, those -3s coming down, wrap around, back of the ABS module there. So that's good. So we're waiting on the fittings there. I'm now going to go in the car and install this little clevis so that we can actually have a brake pedal to the master cylinder that will actually push the brake fluid. So I'm going to go do this. It's different than the stock one, actually. One I still have here. So as you can see, it is very different, or not very different, but it's different in its own right. So we're gonna make sure we get that installed. Hopefully we do it right, and we'll go from there. So yeah. All right, it's in there. Everything's looking really good. I've got the clevis and everything lined up, and actually I'm gonna show you that because I'm sure when you open the box, you're like, what the hell is this? So it's actually pretty easy. So you can see I have the arm lined up at the correct length. You put the nut on the end of that little stud and it goes right through the pedal, and then that's pretty much it. And then that flat piece at the end kind of works as like the back of it, so you know it's on the back of your pedal. But it's good, everything's lined up well.
You want to make sure when you cut the firewall that you actually cut it so that there's enough space so that that piston can move and it's not rubbing up against it and causing any issues for you or any sticking or anything like that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So I'm waiting for those other fittings to come in, then we'll be able to just slap that on. That'll be good. Then we'll be able to, then a lot of people say to bench bleed it, you take it off the car, go over to the bench. We don't do that around here in the chop shop. What we do is we just crack this open, take the lines, fill it up, take the lines and just push them right back in there. And does the same thing. It's really not gonna hurt anything. I did the same thing with the clutch. It'll do the same thing with the brakes. It'll be fine. But yeah, so waiting for fittings. What you're looking for is you're looking to see the bubbles come up to the top out of the lines, and once you stop to see bubbles coming out, then you'll know you've pretty much got all of it out. And again, as you're doing it, like, go ahead and pump it. See, there's nothing coming out. Give me an emergency stop. You can see there's nothing coming out. The bubbles that you're seeing there are from the fluid at the top moving around. Give me another emergency stop. Good. Give me another one. Right, okay, give me another one. See, there's nothing coming out on the bottom there. That's what you want to be looking for. So as you guys saw before, I had installed all this for the Chase Bay's Brake Booster Delete. I finally actually bled the brakes. I wasn't going to, and then I was just gonna say, you know, give you the feel, but I did it, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. If I don't stop, it's in God's hands. You know what I mean? Because check this out. Now this is the next day. Finally bled them all last night, right? Check this out. Check this out. Let me show you something. Right? There he is. Like, it's insane. And obviously this is my first time having this. Like, it's crazy. It is crazy. Like, just, you know, hit it with a little SpongeBob, you know, a little big toe. Just right there, and that's where it starts to firm up. And then, you know, I'd have to push so hard to actually get like to the floor. It's insane. So this should be interesting when I actually am able to drive the car. But if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button. I make decent content, and I'm test fitting my oil pan today, so that should be oil pan. I said oil pan. Should be pretty sick. So if you guys are excited for that, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.